Every year, hundreds of climbers from around the world flock to Nepal with one singular dream: to stand on top of Mount Everest. They spend months training, tens of thousands of dollars on gear and permits, and weeks pushing their bodies through one of the harshest environments on Earth. And for what? A photograph at the summit. A moment of glory. A line on a resume that says, "I did something extreme." But let's pause for a second and ask the uncomfortable question almost nobody dares to ask. What exactly are Everest climbers contributing to humanity? The truth is painful, but simple: nothing. The mountain doesn't need more climbers. Humanity doesn't progress because someone planted another flag on the same peak. And the world does not become a better place just because a person risked their life for a thrill. Everest climbing has become a commercialized pursuit of personal pride disguised as adventure. Once upon a time, summiting Everest required groundbreaking courage, scientific curiosity, and exploration. But today, it has become a queue, literally a traffic jam on the world's highest peak. People stand in line at 8,000 meters, waiting for their turn to take a photo. It is less an expedition and more a luxury experience for those who can afford it. Meanwhile, the people who make these climbs possible, the Sherpas, carry impossible loads, risk their lives crossing deadly icefalls, and walk the same routes dozens of times, not for glory, but for survival. Their sacrifice makes the achievement of most climbers look very different. But here's the bigger picture. Imagine the same climber who spends $50,000 on an Everest expedition using that money for something else. Something meaningful, something that actually transforms lives. With $50,000, a climber could build an entire school classroom in rural Nepal, sponsor dozens of children's education for years, fund clean drinking water projects for hundreds of families, support medical camps in remote villages, help rebuild homes destroyed by floods or earthquakes, create job training programs that lift families out of poverty. None of these actions would put your name on a magazine cover. None of these would give you a viral Instagram moment. But each of them would genuinely change the world, not just your social feed. This is not to say adventure is meaningless. Human dreams matter. Exploration matters. But when a dream becomes disconnected from reality, when it becomes a vanity project, when it ignores suffering at its doorstep, then we must question its value. Climbers come to Nepal and admire its mountains, its culture, its beauty. But admiration without compassion is incomplete. If you truly want to honor the Himalayas, help the people who live in their shadows. If you truly want to feel achievement, make a difference in the land you visit. If you truly want to conquer something, conquer poverty, illiteracy, or inequality, not a mountain that has already been summited thousands of times. So here's the message, direct, simple, and honest. To all Everest climbers, you are not doing anything for humanity. You are not advancing science. You are not solving a problem. You are spending time, money, and extraordinary effort for something that begins and ends with your own ego. But you can make a real impact. You can redirect even a small portion of that adventure budget to help those who need it the most. The poor, the vulnerable, the forgotten, in Nepal or anywhere in the world. Reaching the summit of Everest may give you a story to tell. Helping a family rise out of poverty gives them a life to live. And in the end, the choice between those two tells the world who you truly are.